Tonight on the show, I got Jason Statham, the baddest thing to come out of Britain since Godzilla.
Wait. Godzilla's from Japan.
I'm just winding you up, mate. Our first guest is one of Hollywood's biggest action stars. His new movie, The Mechanic, opens this Friday. Everybody welcome back to Lopez Tonight, one badass Brit, Mr. Jason Statham, everybody. Here's what I think is interesting. I saw The Mechanic. I love it. So when people say, I love you in The Mechanic, then you say, well, thank you. That's very nice.
That's
Cheers.
very nice.
But when they say to me, are you the mechanic? I take it as an insult because I'm Mexican. Like I got to drop their transmission. I know you don't like to do talk shows. So I appreciate you coming back to see us. These are all the people that are going to go see The Mechanic right here.
Fantastic.
And when they go see The Mechanic, if their car don't start after, they can get it started.
Free service, yeah.
Here's something I didn't know. I was reading, look at this, ladies. You know what? I saw the pictures of you, and I've seen pictures of you without your shirt. I would give you all my hair to be able to take my shirt off.
I only need half of it.
You got the other half down there.
Yeah.
Here's something I didn't know about you, that you come from a musical and show business family.
Yeah, Mum and Dad's, well, Dad's a singer, and they've got this little double act. Mum's a dancer, and they live out in the Canary Islands in Las Palmas. And they've been doing this little double act for like 15 years. So,
when you say in a lounge?
Yeah, he's like the Tom Jones of the Canary Islands, you know? Well, he thinks he is anyway. He's far from it, but...
And do women throw bras and panties at him?
Yeah, the underwear's about that big, though. They're more like apple catchers.
They throw nets at him.
Yeah. Get out.
And what kind of songs do they sing?
You know, he's just like a crooner. So he's like Tom Jones, Sinatra, Elvis. He'll do anything. Country music, rock music, old soul. I mean, he's like, you know, he's like a human jukebox.
Yeah, I like that. And your mom spinning around behind them?
Yeah, she's very involved. You know, she does all the choreography, and she counts the money and sends him back out to work.
Do you have any dates that you want to plug where they're going to be?
No, don't worry.
And how did your parents end up in the Canary Islands?
They went there just because they went on holiday there, yeah. And they decided, you know, to give it a try, and you know, he could get along doing his little act out there. And, you know, people are going on holiday, so they're more relaxed. They're willing to listen to a load of old crap. So that was the inspiration, or the motivation, if you like. Yeah.
And they're very happy doing that.
Very happy indeed. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you musical?
I play the drums. I used to when I was a kid. My brother's a guitarist, so yeah, we come from a musical family, yeah.
Yeah. And did you ever consider, would you consider now that you're an actor, because it is a surprise for you to be an actor because of your upbringing,
yeah.
Right? Never had an acting lesson.
Not yet.
You're very powerful on screen.
Don't know about that, but...
Yeah, powerful. There's an intensity.
Thanks very much.
Would you consider doing a musical at any point? Like, I know they're talking about
an old musical, because musicals are very rare now, you know. Back in the day with, you know, Gene Kelly and West Side Story, there was, 10 musicals a year got made, so...
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's a rare thing.
What if, because I know Stallone loves musicals as well, what if Expendables 2 was a musical? Would you do it? Yeah, would you like to see that?
Yeah, of course. Expendables on ice. That could be the next one, yeah. You could go many different ways with it, couldn't you, really? Yeah.
But you always seem to me like you're always prepared. You work out all year round?
Not all year round, George, no. I mean, everyone needs a down month or 2 or 3, whatever it takes. So, you know, Christmas time, I, you know, tend to go back home and indulge myself in the right way.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yeah. What is your indulgence of choice?
Well, you know,
Hey, they're on it, man.
I'll tell you backstage.
And what is your favorite time of night? Because I know no good shit happens after 2 o'clock in the morning. That's my favorite time. After 2 a.m., you end up eating something you would have never eaten twice. Hello. So, you don't seem to me, I mean, I know you work out, you probably lift a lot of weight. You seem to be one of those dudes that has one of those bars at your house where you hang upside down.
No, I ain't got one of those. That's for bats, isn't it?
We talked a little bit about this before.
Yeah.
You probably regret saying, hey, I'll do my own stunts.
Yeah, one of the earliest films I did that involved a lot of the action, I dug myself a very deep hole.
What movie was that?
That was Transporter 1. So they, you know, it's a very small budget, and you know, there's no money for CG effects and you know, stunt doubles. So I ended up doing everything really.
But sometimes they do a whole movie in CG. I don't like that.
Yeah, there's no fun in that.
If you're gonna jump off a building, jump off the building.
No, you need a harness. It's important that everything. I mean, the stuff that I do is very safe, and it's, you know, all the safety measures are taken, and we do all the tests on the rigging, and you know, you don't want to get into something that's not tried and tested,
right,
and unsafe. I mean, you have to finish the film, and there's you know, in the earlier days, a lot of the hard and difficult stunts, we used to shoot them on the last day of filming. So if it went wrong, at least they still had a film. So.
Have you ever hurt yourself?
Yeah, I've always, you know, you always sustain some kind of bang. From
You know what's
someone.
good for that? Jameson's
and ginger ale.
And ginger ale. We'll be right back. More Jason Statham. We'll be right back. If I could pick anybody I would want to be by my side at any time, I would pick Jason Statham. So we were talking about doing stunts and not CG, because you don't want to act to a tennis ball.
That's no good. No.
What I love about you is that you really do that. You propel yourself off a building. Let's take a look at some footage of him jumping off of a tall building in New Orleans. How tall is that building?
That's like 350 feet.
And the guy next to you is a cameraman.
He's a cameraman stupider than me, yeah.
So when you do that, are you scared of heights? Is it second nature for you?
I'm not so bothered about the heights. I get used to it. I used to do high diving years and years ago. Heights is not, I don't have a phobia against height. But Ben Foster, who's incidentally, you know, he's one of the greatest actors ever, and he makes this movie. He has a phobia against heights, and he put himself in the harness, hoisted himself up 350 feet, and did the job like he did. We had to do about 5 or 6 different takes.
Right. You got to respect that, because that's what he
You have to
feared.
respect that, because that's no easy task.
Yeah. And when you see a picture like this, strapped in a harness, there's no audio to the footage. But if you look at it, I would probably be saying, "My nuts."
Yeah, they're not the most comfortable.
7 times, you said. What scares you? If you saw a script and you read it and you said, "Oh no, I can't do that," what would scare you to do?
What, in a script or in
real life? Yes.
Well, recently I'll tell you a story about something that happened recently. We was on holiday in the Caribbean, and we're doing some scuba diving. I like to scuba dive, so we're down there, and the dive master has this technique where you get an Evian bottle and you crunch it, and it makes the noise under the water and attracts the sharks. So we're down there, we're putting it to the test, and literally half a dozen of these, you know, big sharks are like swimming, you know, within 3 feet of us. So we go back to the surface, we're having a bit of lunch, start to have a sandwich, and my mate's a very good friend of mine, Jason Fleming, he's so jazzed about this thing with the bottle, he jumps in and he's snorkeling around with the sharks. He's squeezing the bottle, all these sharks are everywhere. He's screaming to his wife, "Come and jump in and have a look." So we all jump in, and You know, they're about 10 feet away. All of a sudden, we feel all this food come flying in from the boat. There's ham and roast beef, all the leftovers from the sandwiches. Someone's throwing them into the water. It's like, you know, within a couple of seconds, I'm back on the boat, and he's like, "You silly bastard." He says, "Call yourself the tough man." He said, I'm in the water with, you know, half a dozen sharks, me and my pregnant wife, and all you can do is stand on the boat. So that wasn't exactly a tough day for me.
Yeah, that's like chum. You're like floating around your chum in the water.
Floating around with a chum, yeah.
What is scarier? Because there's a love scene in The Mechanic. Yes. Are you? Most people don't find that romantic doing love scenes.
Yeah, it's not the most romantic. Not the...
What's scarier, the stunts or rolling around?
No, the stunts are easy, you know. It's like rolling around. I mean, that's easy too, of course. Rolling around with a naked woman. Come on, George. It's not difficult at all.
So the original movie, The Mechanic, Charles Bronson, fantastic actor, and same qualities, like I said, intensity that you carry through the movie. The first Mechanic was great, and this Mechanic is fantastic. Thanks for coming to see me.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks, man.
Jason Statham, we will be right back.